Wait.
I'm revealing myself slowly.
Oh. I'm
Well,
watching
hello,
it
Pip.
playback right now, and it's great.
Hello, Pip. How are you today?
I'm wonderful. And how are you? Miss Enchanted to meet you.
Thank you. I am like a Giselle drag queen hybrid right now. That's what I think I am.
That's what it feels like
Because
to
we decided, so as you guys know, you voted for Disney Duo on Twitter for this live stream.
Yep.
We were debating a lot of different things, but we settled on Pip and Giselle from Enchanted. So this is Pip and Giselle / drag queen. Do you like my rings?
Love it.
One on every finger.
You need the jewels.
Look at that, it's a Barbie wand! Claire, it's a Barbie wand!
That's absolutely amazing. I don't even know the last time that I've had a Barbie thing in my household. I love your ringlets.
You were a Barbie,
though.
You have been a Barbie before.
I have been a Barbie. I was Barbie's one of her younger sisters. So.
I just can't, I feel like I have a wand right now. I feel like I'm about to cast spells. I'm going to cast magical spells. I'm going to make the skeleton come to life. Okay, everyone. Well, welcome to our Halloweek 2020 live stream / Q&A. We figured because of, obviously, we're not able to be together right now. We're filmed together. So we could have just done a video Q&A. But then we're like, hey, let's do a live stream so we can actually answer questions right on the spot and be able to communicate with you guys a little better. And Claire is in the United States of America. I'm in Canada. A closed border separates us, but our minds are always connected in ways that are a little bit scary sometimes.
Really? They are. They literally are.
So we are doing well throughout this process, but I like how I like the eye and lip emoji collection. That's basically like a summarizing of this outfit. Claire, are you able to follow the chat on your phone there on the YouTube?
I have actually it open on my desktop right here. I'm looking at the comments roll in, and then on my phone, I'll be able to like look at the hashtag and just like we've got me and Nora so far.
Okay.
So we have a good start, basically.
When Nora starts the trend, you know it's going to be fabulous.
Everyone joins!
Yes, I can't tell you, this is so tight. I think it's meant for a 10-year-old. Dad just came up. He didn't even see this beforehand. Hi, Dad.
Hi.
He's like, what is this? Okay, so yes, we'll be answering the majority of the questions here with you guys on the YouTube chat. But for those of everybody who can't be here at this exact moment, we're also going to be looking at some of the questions on Twitter with the hashtag Halloweek livestream. Correct, Corlette?
Yes, hashtag Halloweek livestream on the twit.
Nice. Fabuloso. I have a question for everybody in the chat, if you don't mind, before we receive the questions, because I'm always curious. Actually, I have two questions. Okay, you have to answer them simultaneously. One, where are you in the world right now? And two, what are you being for Halloween, if you celebrate Halloween, and if you are planning on doing anything? Those are my two questions for you. Then Claire and I will accept
Ready, set, go.
your... Oh, and I just got gloss on my wand.
It's just gonna be on for like 3 days.
Yeah.
Whole lot of glitter.
How are you today, Corlette?
I am pretty good. I've recently been editing a lot, so I've been up later than I should be. So I'm kind of tired these days, but that doesn't stop me from having a good time.
Oh, it certainly does not. Yeah, I don't know. I love waking up early, but these days I can't make myself get
You don't
up
have to be anywhere.
early.
It's kind of nice.
Like,
Yeah.
there's just not, if there's nowhere to be, it's like, well, you know, it's just like anything before 12 p.m. just feels like too early to try and snooze, you know?
Yeah.
So I feel you. It was also 100% chance of snowing today on one of my
No
weather
way.
apps yesterday. And I think it must have been lying because it's been 100% rain. But I was like, guys, it was 14 degrees the other day. It's like, there's no way it's going to
wild.
snow. It's not Halloween yet. Give us Halloween. November 1st, you can snow. But I'm actually hoping for snow this year because everyone has to be inside
that'd be
anyways, right? So, we'll see.
That's so pretty.
I know.
I hope that happens.
Yes, you won't get snow. You'll just have beautiful winter sunshine.
Yeah. Love it. Absolutely love it.
Instead of a Christmas tree, we'll have a cacti.
Someone says they're in Point Grey, Vancouver. What's up? This might be a legal question to ask since I'm over the age of 18. But do you go to Point Grey school? Let's wait for the response. 20 minutes later.
20-minute delay. Yeah, you lived in Point Grey majority.
I lived in that neighborhood, that hood, for a while, and it was very pretty.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a good time. And also that is the company that Seth Rogen and co. Have, whatever it's called. Point Grey Productions or something.
Oh, yeah, because Rogen grew up in West Point.
Yeah.
That's right.
And I'm pretty sure they went to that school.
Yeah. Well, that's also the
very
school that they
far away
film,
was,
like, half of everything at, too.
Mr. Ryan Reynolds.
I'm going to be
Had
Spider-Man.
kids. Sat in a bunch of chairs, so the chance of me sitting in the same chair as Mr. Reynolds is pretty low, but I'd like to think that I did it.
I would agree.
So.
Why not imagine the best? Oh, look at, wow. Okay. Here we've got,
Spider-Man.
I've got to go way up. Oh, wow. Okay,
What?
so cool. Oh my gosh. All right. We got Georgia, Colorado, Asia, just as a whole, U.S., Miami, New York. Oh, and Phineas. Oh, I get it. Like, you're going to be Phineas. Oh, that's such a good one. I want to be Phineas and Ferb with somebody one day. Claire, we got to do Phineas and Ferb. We could have done that today, actually.
Phineas and Ferb would have been good. They're Disney, I guess.
Yeah.
Aren't they?
Yeah, because Disney Channel. I didn't even think about Disney Channel, actually.
Me neither.
We could have been
I'm not a
Hannah
Disney Channel person.
Montana and Miley Cyrus.
Oh my gosh. Next year, guys.
Yeah, literally.
Next year.
Sweden,
That's
Finland,
so
Texas,
good.
England, Ohio, New Jersey, North Carolina, Queens, Pennsylvania, Vancouver, another Vancouver, East Yorkshire, England, UK,
Russia.
Wales, Arizona, where you are, Claire.
No, I'm from the Void. Someone said that I'm broadcasting live from the Void, so I'd like to say that they're correct.
Okay.
I'm not
fair
even
enough.
in there. I'm in a void.
Yes.
It's because I wanted a clean background, folks. That's why. I was like, I'm going to choose this white wall. So.
Well, I already had this set up because of the rap video we did, which actually I'm really excited for everyone to hear this year. Our rap is one of my favorites.
It's really catchy. The chorus is so catchy.
Spiderweb skeletons.
I love it.
Those aren't orange. There's nothing to rhyme with orange, so there's a part in the song where Claire just rhymes orange with orange, and it's my favorite.
Yep, that's how it go. That's how it be going.
I'll just be myself. Oh, that's a nice answer, actually. I'll just be myself for Halloween. Next year, Claire, we're either doing Phineas and Ferb or I'll be you and you'll be me, but we basically already are that all the time. So
I thought about doing that for this year, and I was like, I could just be like a 2015 Michelle Creber, and I would literally just wear snapback, put my hair on a side ponytail, maybe even braid it to get spicy.
Maybe. With 2 elastics, maybe.
Like a Marvel t-shirt and Adidas pants. We're good to go.
I love it. And I'd just be like in a pantsuit with like one small watch and like maybe like my hair in like 2 side braids, but probably not. Just like down straight, a little bit short. And what are the shoes? I'm seeing the shoes in my mind, but I don't know what they're called. But you know the shoes that would be required. Dressing up as Apple Bloom. Oh,
cool shoes.
That would be more comfortable right now than what I'm wearing. You forgot Illinois. Diamond Tiara. Zombie Slide was the best rap.
Coming in.
Oh, thank you.
This is so weird.
Bama. West Virginia. Oh wow, there's so many places. Gabe could be Ferb. That's funny. Phineas, yeah, I'm now like jealous of future us that are gonna be Phineas and Ferb.
Right?
Okay, Claire.
Wait, are you reading the YouTube comments?
Yeah, I was just reading the YouTube comments. Yeah, actually, do you wanna? I mean, I can open Twitter. But the YouTube comments come in.
I have
live.
Twitter. I have Twitter on here.
Okay, sweet. Why don't we like do?
We can look at both at the same time, but yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Shall we get started, Clarice? Shall we dare?
Let's freaking do it. I see people. They're having their questions over here. Let's just whoosh our way and start up the questions, I guess. Then.
Let's do it. Do you want to find the first one, my dear Corlette?
Yes, the first one was the first one that came in. And so we're going to go with that one. And it is from Poor Unfortunate Soulless Mermaid. We all know who that is. Nora. What's your favorite movie to watch on Halloween? Hashtag Halloweek livestream.
Okay. What is it? Do you wanna answer first? Because I have to think about my answer.
I'm trying to think about my answer. I recently watched The Nightmare Before Christmas, and I think that that's a wonderful movie. However, I also happened to watch Coraline. It's been a while.
I couldn't get like 10 minutes into that movie as a kid. Yeah. I feel like I'd be fine with it now.
So, I watched it. I read the book first, and it freaked me out. It gave me nightmares, and I liked the nightmares. So, I don't know, talked to my therapist about that one. And we read it as my brother and I read it with my mom, and then the movie came out just as it finished. And we watched it, and I was like, this is the best thing ever. And then I convinced my teacher in grade 5, with the help of my mom, to watch the actual movie in class. And it scared a lot of kids, except me. So 10-year-old me was having a blast.
You'd be like so unfazed as a child by a horror movie. You'd just be like, oh, I love what they did with the cinematography. Like,
I know. Literally, like, this is claymation. Like, do you guys understand?
Yeah.
Anyway, I would say Coraline's my favorite movie, like Halloween-y movie that I've seen. But I also haven't seen a lot yet. Like, I'm gonna watch probably Corpse Bride tonight because I haven't seen that ever. And again, I just watched The Night Before Christmas, and that's also great. I think I have to go with Coraline.
Okay.
It's got a special place in my...
I gotta watch Coraline at some point, because again, I only got like 10 minutes into it as a child. That's like that was like the biggest difference between you and me as children. You'd just be like, oh yeah, and I'd be like, too much animation, too many creepy eyes, Sesame Street, no!
Oh man,
but
so freaking good.
Part of my friend group and I are notorious for watching good, bad scary movies, because none of us really like the horror genre. Like I don't feel there anything like super fun about being genuinely scared. I mean, I watched like stuff like It, but that to me isn't scary.
I was gonna say it depends what kind of horror. You can get the kind of horror film that's like jump scares, which I actually personally like, because that's why I like haunted houses and stuff. Like I like fun. That feeling.
And we've done that before, and that's been really fun.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's so much fun. But the other kind of movies that are like those, like I watched Hereditary. Oh. Absolutely disturbing.
That's like disturbing though. That's like disturbing. Yeah.
Like it.
Yeah.
So scary. I mean, I like the movie. I think it's brilliant, but like not a good feeling when you come out of that one.
There's a movie, and I always forget what it's called, but it was starring like 17-year-old Kristen Stewart, and they go to this house. I think it's called. It's not Cabin in the Woods. That's another movie. That's a whole different thing. But like House in the River House, or like I don't know what it was, but that's one of my favorite movies to watch on Halloween, because it's super bad. Or The Cabin or something. And then the other one, my friend Desi and I have our favorite like bad horror movie, and it's called Rubber. And the whole premise of the movie is about a tire who rolls around, starts to rumble, and then people's heads just blow up when it gets close to them. That's the whole premise. And it's the stupidest thing. And then at the end, you think the tires died. And then it's like a protest of tricycles are like going down the street to be like the last like cliffhanger of the movie. It's so stupid.
Is this is this in English?
Yes, yeah. I think it was shot in the States. I know, it's fabulous.
Is it animated?
No, it's a real movie, and they just like roll the tire around, and it literally starts to rumble. It's like shot at a motel, and people's heads, like their bodies stay still, and their heads just blow up because of the tire. So that's probably my favorite. You guys should watch Rubber. It's a hoot and a half.
Vein, I really enjoy. There's a movie with Nicolas Cage, and I think it's called The Parents or Parents or something, and it is like one of those like gory, like horror films, and it's really funny. Like, it's good funny. It's not so cheesy that they don't know that, like, they're not aware of it. They're definitely aware of it. It's very good. I'd highly recommend. It's not that scary. But it's fun, and I don't know. It just deals with the premise of like the whole world, like people who are parents of someone, their children, they have this thing happen in their brain where they want to kill their kids.
Oh my gosh.
So that's what the whole premise is. It sounds ridiculous, and it is ridiculous, but Nicolas Cage is so funny. It's so funny and weird. And also, I'm just remembering now, there was a movie called Frozen. Not that Frozen, not the Disney Frozen.
It is terrifying.
And I think it came out in 2012, and it is the worst movie I think I've ever seen, and also simultaneously has scarred me the most. And I was trying to be cool because one of my teachers that I really liked watched it and was like talking about it, and so I wanted to say that I watched it over the weekend. So I went and found it illegally somehow, and I ended up watching it, and it was so bad. It was so bad. It's literally about 3 people getting stuck on a ski lift, and it's terrible.
So what's our list then? So that one, what's that one called? For people to watch their Frozen. Okay, Rubber. Whatever the Kristen Stewart one is, I'll find it. And then what did you say? What was your other one?
My real answer.
Oh, okay, right. Okay. That was a very good question. I don't know.
Answer.
Okay. Well, yeah. Actually, we probably should, if we want to get through more people's questions, we should probably
found a cool question.
As much as we can just talk and talk and talk.
We only have roughly an hour, but we started a little bit later, so we'll go over. But I found another question. If I'm allowed to read it.
Okay. Yeah, go for it, Claire.
All right.
Give me my phone. I'm like, it's dead.
Bitmaker. Oh no. Okay, Bitmaker asks, have you ever accidentally cussed when doing rehearsing for the past MLP episodes?
You probably would have. I don't think I would.
I actually have not. I know that as a fact. Because I made a bet with some of the producers, and I was like,
oh yeah!
Listen, the day that I come close, but the day that I actually swear, I will fully buy everybody Starbucks coffees, and I will come in the next time and get everybody's order, and I'll pay for it. And so that stopped me from doing it.
That's
great.
Brilliant. I forgot about that.
I promise.
Wait, was that on YouTube or was that on Twitter?
This is on Twitter.
Oh, okay. I'll look at one on YouTube then now.
Okay.
Oh, I gotta go back a bit. Actually, guys, everybody's questions that you've already put in that you'd like us to answer, I'll put them in again. So I'm just gonna kind of start from this point onward, but I don't want to miss any of the ones that you guys previously asked. So just put them in again if you can, and we'll try and answer more questionos. Okay. Dum 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 dum. Wait, I'm trying to find. Why don't you go with one more, Claire, on Twitter? Because I'm.
Okay. Let's see. There's a couple people that have been asking what your favorite costume you've worn on a previous Halloween.
I mean, it's not technically a costume that I did for Halloween, but you remember that sketch we did a couple years ago? Like, literally everything with Halloween I associate with Halloween.
Yeah, I know.
Do you remember when we did the sketch that was like the trick-or-treat one? I just sent you a video of us doing that, because it was like 3 years ago today or whatever.
Yes.
And the one, there was a couple of really funny ones, but when we were the parents, I don't know. I liked the Boy Scout costume too. Those were, I
liked your part in the middle, and you just had like, your hair come down. Oh, that was great. You had glasses, I think.
Yeah.
As like a dad. Oh my gosh, it was so cute.
We couldn't do the part where I like wrote the check. Like it was just for some reason that was just
the artist's
funny.
house.
Yeah.
I like that one too.
That one was really good.
I had a freaking chin line beard happening, and that was hilarious. And I had a man bun thing, like a low bun, and one of those like art hats.
Yeah. What's your favorite, Claire?
I would actually probably say that just dressing up that much in like one day was really fun. But like in terms of actual Halloween, I still think, and I said this in a Halloween thing already, but I still think that Tobias Fuke from Arrested Development was my best costume I ever did.
Yes!
Like, hands down.
Oh,
I put so much effort into it. I was blue, I had a vest, I had to itch.
That is, like, that's classic. You can't get much better than that.
It was so good.
It takes like, so much passion and effort to do Tobias.
Yeah.
Joining the Blue Man group.
At my school. But, except for one teacher. She got it, and I was like, what's up?
No, oh, wait! Also, James and the Giant Peach. That was so good last year.
Oh, yeah.
That was so
I
good.
love dressing up as, like, a little kid.
Yeah, and then that one Disney employee was like, James and the Giant Peach. And we were like, yes, finally!
Yeah.
Everyone else was like, I don't know, the boy from Up and, like, a fruit? I don't
The pumpkin.
Yeah, on a pumpkin. That's right. We got pumpkin a lot. Okay, this is a good question, and I definitely have my answer. If you wanted to be a Sasha Baron Cohen character, who would you be? I would for sure be King Julian.
Wait, I have to search this up because
For sure. King Julian is like one of my favorite characters of all time. I would quote King Julian every day of my life. I was like such a big Madagascar person.
I know who that is. Okay, dang it, now I don't want to go to his IMDb because he's been in the news lately. And there's a lot of... Okay, here we go. I don't know. I think I would probably do something... Yeah, he was in Les Mis.
Oh my gosh, yeah, right. Him and Helen Bonham Carter. I forgot about that.
Just, like, in terms of, like, the coolest kind of outfit. Let's see.
Oh my gosh, these false eyelashes are really getting to my eyeballs.
Oh, aren't they so annoying?
There's so much. I haven't worn these since dance competitions.
I would probably dress up as Time from the Alice in the Looking Glass because he's got a really thick handlebar mustache and a weird-looking hat.
Yeah.
I was confirming online what I remembered that to look like, and I'd probably do something like that. I like doing things that are more, like, less well-known and more, I don't know, just, like, the effort is, like, ridiculously too much. You know?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Have we found any more mass raccoon graves lately? Thankfully, no. Thankfully not since that fateful day. Looked like a freaking wolf. I don't think how that happened. Oh,
anything like it. Anything.
That was like...
I just haven't.
That was like another world. That was wacky.
I love just, like, bringing that story up, like, to people, and then I'm like, well, I actually can show you what happened, because me telling it is not going to really matter, so I might as well just pull up the YouTube video, here you go, and then I can actually show what happened. I'm like, yeah, it was so freaking scary.
Oh my
Wild times.
Oh, what about past Halloween bloopers, Claire? Do we have any from I feel like we've done some Halloween bloopers before. Didn't you do that once?
We did 2 Halloween bloopers, and then after that, my computer and my camera combined was so annoying to edit with that I actually just didn't do it, and I was like, oh, I'll do it later. But then I literally just forgot about it, and I'm thinking I could actually get... we have bloopers from this time, even though it's not that much, so I might just add it on to some other ones, because I've been going through my drive and stuff, and I think
that would actually be
I still have footage. So one day it'll come out. I'm not going to delete any of that stuff. I'm not going to, like, I just have to, like, actually edit the footage instead of, and find it.
Yeah, when bloopers are, like, all scattered all over the place, too. But,
the ones we have out are fun.
Some of our videos are literally just bloopers in themselves. Like, last year on the Tower of Terror. Michelle! Michelle! And the rain, not that! That was my favorite. Okay, I'll do one more on YouTube here, and then we'll do another Twitter one. Would you rather have the ability to pause time with an hour per time limit? With a 1 hour per time limit, or have the ability to restart the last 5 minutes from any moment with no limit? Wait, that's such a trippy question, but I like it.
That's really weird because you could just do the last 5 minutes on repeat for an hour. Now, granted, it'd be repeated, but you could do it for more than an hour.
Well, that's true. That's a loophole. I like it. Let's go with that. Yeah, let's do one more here because there's one right after it.
Yeah.
What's the weirdest thing you can remember that has happened when you have gone trick-or-treating? You know, Claire and I both, again, Halloween is like Halloweek. I don't think I've been trick-or-treating since I was about 10 years old, and no one trick-or-treats on our block because we have no kids. There's like one family that sometimes comes, but last year they didn't even because they went somewhere else, so I feel like I don't really have any good trick-or-treating, like, stories. Do you, Claire? Did you do any, like, the last couple of years?
I don't, and I'll tell you why. I have a small story, but in general, I have not trick-or-treated from birth until now, pretty much, because I grew up in not celebrating Halloween, basically, so I just didn't have that experience, as well as literally every other holiday. Now, I've flopped, and I've been the complete opposite, because I freaking love dressing up and putting Christmas lights and doing all of that jazz and more. So I was too old to trick or treat, but I did go with my younger cousin who also was like borderline too old. But anyway, we just never did it. So we're like, we might as well walk around the neighborhood we're in. And so we walked around the neighborhood, and we went to this one house, and we just kind of wanted to see like what people were doing, you know, just like walking around. And we walked up to the door because it said come to the back. And I was like, well, this looks sketchy. Let's go right in. And so we went into the back, and they had like a mini haunted house, and you could only get candy when you got to the end of their like weird creepy yard thing. And they did a really good job. They had some things and I'm like, I don't know if that's a person. I don't know how many people are in here, but they had so many family members participating, and it was great. And if I ever, you know, or not ever, but hopefully in the future when I have children, I'm freaking doing that.
Yeah.
Put them to work.
That sounds like Modern Family or something, like where they do the whole shebang.
Amazing.
Okay, Claire, hit us with a tweet. Hit us.
Someone says,
Jonathan tweets on you.
Seats says, favorite Halloween songs?
Like
Hashtag Halloweek livestream.
Oh, wait. Halloween songs. I feel like there's so little. But, I mean, Monster Mash is that, you know, Monster Mash. That's kind of what you gotta...
Monster Mash 5.
That's it. That's what you gotta do. That is my favorite song of all time. And then there was also the Tom Hanks one on SNL. Which one's that again? He's the pumpkin.
It's something pumpkins. What
is his?
What is this? Daniel Pumpkins.
Just something pumpkins. Oh, for gosh sake! What?
Yeah, they just milked that, and it became the funniest thing. Yeah. And it wasn't even like it started off not being funny at all.
You guys know.
And I think. Yeah. Oh man, David Pumpkins.
Is it David Pumpkins? David S. Pumpkins.
David S. Pumpkins.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right. Yeah.
I would say my favorite Halloween song kind of like depends. I really like a lot of like creepy, weird songs. Like the Rooms album is very like, you know, like creepy. And then obviously Michelle has like Haunted House, which is really fun. So I just added to a giant playlist because I like all of them too much. So on my Spotify, I made like a Halloween like party playlist. So it kind of goes from like more like Billie Eilish freaky soft pop to like more like metal creepy pop. And then it goes to like theme song soundtrack kind of stuff. Even some Sherlock soundtrack stuff is in there.
Ooh, yeah.
Which is kind of cool. Yeah, and then it just kind of like morphs its way back into the old Halloween. You end on like, you know, Monster Mash and all that kind of stuff. So it's kind of cool. I really like Halloween music, and there's so much more than I thought there was, like just in general.
Yeah, no,
there's
it's
so
true.
More songs.
Well, and there's like Halloween theme too, as opposed to like something about like, you know, Christmas is always like, Christmas time is here, or like this here's Christmas,
it's the same.
or like it's all like Christmas, the idea of Christmas, but Halloween music doesn't. I guess you're right. Doesn't mean like
there's
a Halloween theme. It's like Halloween-y. Halloween-esque.
A few ways you can talk about, like, you know, decorating your house for Christmas, but then there's like about a million ways you could talk about potentially wanting to murder someone and put that into a song.
That's how I feel about this dress right now. There's like a million different ways I'd like to burn this dress. If you could feel this, Claire, if you could feel the fabric that's gracing my arm crease, Claire?
I only freaking imagine.
I wonder, Claire, if we should divulge our secret. There's no way you just texted me that. There's no way!
I'm looking. I just screenshotted our face right now because it was lagged. That is. People are like, what the heck is going on right now?
Nobody knows what's going on. Oh, okay. It's.
We were saying how we somehow are the same person and at magical random times. That just happened now. Because I sent a secret text message to Michelle about something that maybe we should talk about, and she just said that!
You heard when the ding came in! I didn't hear it before then! It came on my ding! Right there! Right after we said it! Okay, let's explain to them, because no one's in the loop right now. This is like an inside joke so far that nobody understands. Okay, so we have a secret, an announcement. And I was just about to say, hey, Claire, we should talk about, and we haven't talked about this in like several days too. We didn't even talk about this being related to the live stream in any capacity. And as the words are coming out of my mouth, I get a text swipes to the right of my screen on my computer here that says, what did you say? Are we going to talk about the blah, blah, blah?
I'm going to announce the blank.
Announce the blank, yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, guys. That must have been so loud for you. Everyone's like, I don't understand.
Halloweek. Someone literally said this.
Claire, I feel like let's tell them now because I feel like we've like pumped it up this much. Let's not keep anybody waiting, perhaps.
Yeah.
Would you like to announce, Claire?
Yeah. Okay, so Michelle Cremer and I, we have decided that it's been 5 years and we would like to give people access to all of the Halloweek songs and raps and whatnot that we've done. And so we have about 5 songs now and a new one coming out, or I guess 5 including that one. I don't really know.
6 including Monster Mash.
So in this half-decade celebration, we decided
half a decade. That's a scary way to put it.
Put it on Spotify.
Yeah. We're doing.
So we have an EP album thing coming out. Michelle, would you like to tell them what the title's called?
I will tell them. It is called Michelle and Claire's Spectacular, Stupendous, Spookalicious Halloween EP. And that is what it is, and it is coming very soon, and we are very excited to share it with you, and it's going to feature all the rap songs we have done up till this point, and also Monster Mash, and also the new one that we just recorded, which, again, is probably one of my favorites this far, although I love Scaring is Caring. The whole plot with Steve
and the fast rap,
yeah.
That part was so...
And also just that breakdown where it's like, oh my gosh. Some of those songs.
What was that thing called that you could drag in? The like audio clip was like Peking Duck.
Yeah, Peking Duck, that's right. Peking Duck 1, Peking Duck 2, Peking Duck 3, Peking Duck 4. It's like so many options.
So many.
So many Peking Duck options. So yes, anyways, that's our big surprise, our big announcement. So crazy that and it was so random, like why 5:40? Like why was that the time? Why in the middle of a question was that the time that both of us were just like, hey, maybe we should talk about the EP in our live stream? That was whack, man.
Here's proof, by the way.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
I don't know.
Are we good? Yeah, there it is. That's the text. There it is.
There's the ding.
There's the dig. Ooh, actually, you know what? I have, maybe I don't have it on my computer, but I could share the Halloweek, thumbnail if I could bring it up, but that's nothing urgent. We'll post about it very soon. But yeah, for the patrons that were, here it is. This is our wacky EP, our spectacular, stupendous, spookalicious.
Oh my gosh, the CMC.
EP. I know, CNC. Well, it's so cool because it's like Claire Margaret Corlett, Creber, Michelle Creber. Like, there's so many proper variations of it all.
Cool Michelle Creber.
Exactly.
Claire Margaret Corlett.
Exactly. Man, these eyeballs are really being impeded by my false eyelashes. It's
Falsies?
getting very exciting.
Oh.
Goodness. If I start crying, it's not because I love you so much. I do. It's just the false eyelashes. We did a little test live stream yesterday with our Patreon peeps, and we realized once again another weird thing that Claire and I are like, we've always been so similar, but like completely opposite in certain regards. But one of the things that makes us like super similar, we realized, like, you know those personality tests that are like INFP or whatever?
Yeah.
They're the exact same, all 5 letters. Exact same. ENFJA, which is so cool.
Nuts.
So wacky. But anyways, that was a long interlude. Claire, throw us with another question from Twitter. Boom.
We have Thane Clark, and they ask, are you ever going to return to voice acting in TV? I'm going to change the question to or TV as well, because that covers it all, in my opinion.
Indeed. Well, that implies that we've ever stopped. But
That's true.
Claire and I have been voice acting either together or for other projects since we were 6 years old. So we're 15 years strong.
I thought you were going to say, so we're done with it.
We're retired.
Yeah, we've been doing it for a long time, and no hate to voice acting. And I know a lot of people, you know, they've talked to me about, you know, my opinions and attitudes on voice acting. It's not that I hate voice acting. Everyone somehow thinks that is the conclusion that is drawn. But I never wanted to do voice acting as a career anyway. I got super lucky. Like, what we ended up landing was insane. There's no freaking questions about it. It was just insane. And I was like, great, this is awesome. But I also, my whole life is not like voice acting. My whole life is like not just, like, I still do voice acting. I still get auditions and stuff. I still, you know, manage to, like, have that as a part of my income, my limited income from that. But I'm pushing myself more to be on screen and to write stuff. So that's kind of where I'm at.
And the great thing about voice acting is even like full-time voiceover artists, at least in Vancouver, nobody's just a voice actor. The great thing about it is it's such a fast art form. And so, I mean, it could be the only thing you do, but you wouldn't be busy very much of the time. If you're a lead on a show, you go in for an hour and a half once a week, and that's it. You do a whole season over a couple months, you know, a couple hours a week. So I love voice acting. It's certainly a big part of what I've been doing this year in particular, because this art form has been so alive still in Vancouver with the safety regulations. I mean, all the film sets shut down entirely. Projects that I were casted on moved to the other side of the world because they couldn't film here because of restriction. But voiceover stayed very strong, and it's certainly a big part of what I'd love to do and a big part of what I do on a daily, weekly, monthly basis, but also at the same level as like film and TV acting and songwriting and music. And obviously you guys know here that if I were to have to pick one thing, my focus just personally on an hourly basis of like, if I'm going to put my energy into the biggest thing for me, the biggest priority as an artist is obviously singing and songwriting. But that does not mean that acting and voice acting are any much less than that, you know what I mean? They're just all so different, so they're not really comparable. But yeah, Claire and I, we have a lot of voice acting in our DNA. So many of these skills just cross over too, right? Like so much of what we do. It's so distracting. My hairline just keeps like lowering itself, and I'm so distracted. My eloquence is just being thwarted by this absolute monstrosity of an outfit. Anyways, let's go on to a YouTube question, because I'm sorry, guys, I haven't answered a YouTube. Oh, and Gabe's come here. Oh, and he's taken over the chat. Oh, hello, Gabriel. Hi there. Hello, my boy. See, oh, is he, because he's in the chat. Oh, I see, there he is.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, my friend. What's y'all fave songs? In
general?
Fighting Back by Black Griffin. And just for you, actually, I do love that song, though. You know that's one of my favorite songs from Escape.
Love Moon... wait, I'm not... Hold on. this makes me come across as stupid. Give me a second. Moonlight.
How dare you be stupid?
Moonshine, I was thinking, I'm like, first of all, that's a drink. Second of all, that's a Bruno Mars song.
What is moonshine?
It's a terrifyingly awful, nail polish, revolting smelling drink.
Oh, okay.
Just straight up is like the strongest of the alcohol.
I thought we were still talking about songs, so you lost me. I was like, yeah, and my favorite song, you know, Moscow Mule, I think that's a song.
Moscow Mule by the 1975.
Yes, they would. That's funny.
Moscow Mule, got it in the night. I forget the lyrics.
Oh. What's your favorite song, though? My favorite song of all time is Lie to Me by Sarah Bareilles. That's, like, always my favorite song. Favorite song, go! Quick, Crash! Quick!
I don't know if I have a freaking favorite song.
Yeah.
You know what? Okay, right now, anything from Crazy Ex-Girlfriend.
Okay. I like it. Boom.
Zombie music, number one.
Look at that. Look at how it shines. Look at how they shine for
Moonshine
you.
is... I don't believe Moonshine's illegal.
It's Barbie. That's funny.
It's at least not illegal for me, because I'm 21, so...
Oh, right. We're old. I forgot.
No, I keep forgetting. Sometimes I talk about alcohol like it's not... Like I'm not allowed to even touch it. And I'm like, wait. I can.
Oh, my gosh.
I'm not a big fan. Anyway.
Let's see. Where are the questions? What's one subject you think should be taught in school? Well, there's a lot that needs to be improved with every education system, I think. But one subject, I think, is just general life management, general life skills that aren't taught. Like, why don't kids learn just mandatorily in math in growing up to do their taxes? I mean, most people aren't going to be self-employed. They don't have to do that. But even just the basic understanding of it, like, just more applicable skills, I think. I was lucky that I was able to more customize my schooling growing up and get a little bit more of that, like, real-life stuff in based on the courses I could choose from online schooling, but still, I don't know. Would you agree, Claire? Like, there needs to be more, like, life preparation.
I would second that in terms of the tax, at least the tax region, or what I actually was talking about with the high school that I went to is at least trying to have an alumni program set up where people who graduated from a school, when they decide to visit or come back, if that's something they're interested in, they can have free, like a free kind of like lesson on taxes, because at least they would know what to expect. A lot of people who still go to university and stuff don't have taxes, but I mean, both of us have been paying taxes for a while, and that's something that it confuses me every year, and I get very frustrated about, because I don't think that income tax, not 100% this, but in Parks and Rec they have just the best quote ever. Ron Swanson's like, first of all, income tax is illegal. It's not. But I do think that it needs to be drastically limited because anyway, I'm not going to get into it. I
was going to say, Claire, we just talked about taxes for 60 seconds. This is too long for taxes.
Okay.
More real-life skills in
actual
school. That's the question.
I know that a lot of schools have this. However, I actually think that it should be similar to how like a sex ed or like a health class is like kind of mandatory pretty much. I mean, you can pull your kid out of it if you don't want to, but at least in my school. But as soon as like that was like 6 classes a year, I would really like the same amount of those classes for a home ec kind of class.
Yeah, exactly.
Learn how to make a soup. That's it. That's all
Claire,
I
now we're talking about soup. So it's taxes and soup. We're gonna just reel this back to another question here.
I stand by what I said.
I stand by my taxes. I stand by my soup. Let's talk about soup taxes. Let's talk about the taxing on soup.
The soup tax.
Let's talk about the goods and services tax on soup. Okay. No. All right. Another question from Twitter. Claire, you want it?
Yes, and I don't believe there are a whole bunch of new ones. Oh, let's see. Let's just get this one over with because it's been posted many, many times, and I am succumbing to the peer pressure that is this comment. It says, if you had to be a pony other than the CMCs and the main 6, who would you be? Also, Michelle, you're my idol. I'm your biggest fan. I love you. And please marry me. And I love you. And I love you.
Wow. Well, I look like I'm a bride already, don't I? I'm ready. I'm ready for my royal wedding. I would want to be Rainbow Dash. If it's like a wand, I would definitely want to be Rainbow Dash. Flying.
But you can't be 6, though.
Oh, I can't.
You can't be either or the main 6. I know who I'd be. Daisy the cow.
I want to be then the rock. I want to be the rock. Mod Pie's rock or the alligator.
Oh, yeah.
Gummy.
Oh, yeah. Actually, one of the pets, main 6 pets would be fun.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, also we could switch bodies. That'd be fun. They already do that all the time anyways, accidentally with the animation. Where'd you go?
Yes.
Where'd you go, sir?
Me?
Whoa, oh, that's weird. Okay, it just was white for a second. I think it's because I was switching windows. I don't know why I went white. Sorry, boys. But yeah, it's so funny how often they mix up our voices. I guess we just sound that similar. It's always scary. Oh, right, those are questions. Yeah. Okay, I've got some more questions. We might have, let's see. Where did they go? I see. Okay. Who would win in a fight? Nightmare Before Christmas or Hocus Pocus? I feel like Hocus Pocus. They'd take the cake.
I haven't seen Hocus Pocus.
It's okay. It's just, it's, you know, not, it's like Bette Midler, and Bette Midler wins every time. Michelle, any new music videos? Yes, tomorrow, False Empire is coming out. I'm very excited for it. It looks like an 80s rock video, and it's going to be super sweet. So, I'm very excited.
Dude.
Claire, are you excited for Christmas? Speaking of the holidays.
Am I?
Are you?
I'm very excited for Christmas. I am excited for multiple reasons.
I can't feel my chin.
I think it's going to be a very interesting Christmas. I have some things planned, and I have a lot of things that are very much in the works right now because I actually don't know. I just don't know what's happening for Christmas. But either way, I'm very excited for it.
Yes,
so,
me as well.
Yeah.
I feel like it's just the best type of year. Like, if we're going to have to be sort of stuck at home anyways, it's like, might as well be Christmas. You know what I mean? Might as well be snowing outside. Might as well be cozy in home.
Oh, yeah.
You know, at home and in front of the fire and whatever. But yeah, I'm really excited too, particularly.
Yeah.
I think we all need Christmas this year. Like, we all need,
or
whether you celebrate
Christmas
Christmas or just
blown
winter
by.
festivities in general. I feel like everybody's equally looking forward to that season. But for now, we are Halloweening it up, aren't we, sir? Halloweening.
Before we leave, I know it's not time yet, but before we leave, we will also be telling you guys, you know, when to expect the videos up this year. And the EP thing is kind of like TBD still, but I think, right?
Yeah, well, we submitted it like a solid almost 2 weeks ago now, but there was something, they sent this email back. CD Baby is unbelievably difficult right now. You can't even call them. Like, you can't even call. You have to request a call, and they email you. They're like, we'll call you back in 2 to 3 days. But they sent this email back saying that the title wasn't the same as the artwork, and they were wrong. Like, we looked at it, all, like, 4 of us looked at it, like, very detailed, and all the letters were identical. So anyways, it's very much in the process. It could be tonight, it could be tomorrow, but it'll be very soon,
Right.
no doubt about it, certainly in the next week.
Yeah.
So we'll announce it when it comes out, and yeah, it'll be all the rap songs, and also the new one, and Monster Mash, so exploiting. And both on both of our Spotify's and iTunes and whatnot, and probably put it up on Bandcamp too. So, yes, Claire, should we do let's do like a speed round of questions so we can get as many people's questions as possible. I think we have new
Hit us with the YouTubes.
Hit them with the YouTubes. Okay. Let's see, guys, if you want to put any new questions in, do you play Among Us? I do. Claire has not yet, but I feel like you'd be fun to watch playing Among Us. I was saying yesterday that I got into that game like 2 weeks before it became super popular. We do games night with my friends, and yeah, it makes total sense that it's now like a super big game. I don't know why something like it hasn't existed before, you know? I hear the rap song is pretty good. Thanks, Gabe. I think this is a good one.
He would know. He filmed it.
That's right. Oh, yes, that's right. Of course.
I filmed it for me.
There's I like our slow motion leaves and candy corn. There's some good, some well shot footage for this particular Halloweek rap.
Somebody, I always say somebody because these names just fly by. Blackbird 26155. Do you believe in ghosts? Hit him with the truth.
I don't. I don't believe in ghosts as like floating spirits just around, but there's so many unanswered questions about the universe. How are we supposed to know that there's not like sentient beings around us at all times, right? Like,
exactly. I also recently was discussing the possibility of this, not like an alternative like dimension or anything, but like if we were just, how would we know? Just think about this for a second. How would we know if me, Claire, was a omega kind of being, a very, big, like wise, giant thing? Not a human, just like a thing. And if I decided, because I was immortal, if I would give myself this kind of world to deal with so that I could keep restarting every time that I died as a human, I would be reborn as something like a kind of like a reincarnation thing. I'd be reincarnated as another person.
Right.
And I would keep going, and so I actually wouldn't ever know if I was the omega that I am.
Exactly.
I would just be living the life of a human on repeat.
Exactly. So much unknown.
It's kind of cool.
But yeah, okay, let's see. Let's do for real speed round, because we've got lots of new ones now. Let's see.
I apparently
what is your...
Oh, wait,
we already did that. We already did that. Watching live stream right now. One question. Who does your hair? The Barbie Association of Princesses and Queens. And also... yes. Or like Shirley Temple. Hallie something...
very Shirley.
Would you dress up as Sweetie Belle and Apple Bloom for another Halloween trick-or-treating? We could mess with people and do our voices and go to like a kids event. We basically have in previous times, just not a Halloween.
One day. Oh my, that would be so fun.
Yeah.
One day if we just like went like a preschool or like a daycare, and we just dressed up as the characters and just started like talking to. That would be kind of cool though.
I mean, that's what they expect anyways.
Really neat.
The one really cute thing with kids and voice acting is that
there's
live
show.
A separation between the understanding that they have their favorite characters and that their favorite characters are voiced by actual people. So for some kids that's like a big disconnect, so they know like if they were to go up to like Ashley's table, they'd be like, you're Rainbow Dash, but I don't really know how. Like, why aren't you an actual pony? You know what I mean? So that's always very cute to see how kids reacted that way.
I'd pull a method acting on that one.
Yeah. I feel like we
get the last song?
Yeah, we already got it. We already did all those. Okay.
Speed round.
Will Claire be a feature on a future album? Yes. Well, you've been on.
No.
Okay. Well, I think you should. And we always just like write the funniest like comedy stuff together. So I'm sure it will happen. But you sang, aren't you on one of the On Display songs? You came and sang, didn't you?
Yeah, I was the background kid.
No, we did a big singing One for All.
Yeah, One for All. That's a Christmassy kind of song.
It is, and I often play it at Christmas. It wasn't intentionally supposed to be a Christmas song, but it kind of happened. Do I like Portal 2? Oh, yeah. Yes.
I love Portal 2.
Oh, yes.
Portal 2, yes. I actually know way better than Portal 1.
I don't even think I've really played Portal 1. Ever, like, fully.
Yeah, I didn't really play Portal 1 either.
Because you kind of need, like, a PC
the songs from those, they're so weird at the end when you, like, finish the game. Like, both the songs are just weird. I love them, though.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I love everything about Portal 2.
It's so
I love
wild.
GLaDOS, and yeah, there's just so many great things about that game. Although I got to a point where I'd played it so many times that I was like, see how fast I can do it, but I know all the puzzles. Oh my gosh, it's always changing. I can't even catch one. Jump.
It'd be like WWE.
Is that the wrestling? I liked whipped watermelon equipment.
Whipped watermelon equipment? What? Yes,
You've watched wrestling?
Wait, but I like it. Is WWE the ones where everything is kind of like faked?
Is that fake? Maybe it is. I
Like,
think you might be right. Yeah, where they like choreograph it basically, so nobody gets hurt. Actually,
if that is it, then yes, I do like that, and I'm still waiting for the first time that I ever get to go to one of those things. Probably won't be this year, but I love it. Someone asked, "Where's Gabriel?" That's very funny that you asked that, because he's very close by.
You gotta find him in a book.
He's on a spaceship over here.
That's
right.
Now.
Now.
Well, you're in the void, so he's gotta be somewhere. He's out in space, out in outer space.
I will summon.
You will summon? Oh, okay. Summon somebody. Summoning.
I don't think it worked.
Aw, darn. The void didn't capture anybody.
Anyway,
well.
Someone said jackets or vests. I see what you're doing there.
I
choose vests. Thank vest.
See, I'd love to be able to choose vests, but I definitely would choose jackets because I'm lame and I don't own any good vests. I'd love to though. You're so good with vests. You're so good with vests. You have them and you wear them and it's like, wow, she does the vest thing.
Hi! I summoned him, guys.
Well, you did. Oh, right.
Poppy summon. You should be on the left side of the screen because it see how it is.
Ow! Oh my gosh!
Oh yes, you have here.
Ow!
Right here.
Ow!
You have to be right
what
here.
What is happening?
I thought
you're entering the center of the void.
And so I summoned you, and so now you're here.
Good job.
Thanks.
Congratulations.
Sending my
Gabe's not in the chat anymore.
Okay, I have a few things to say. One, moonshine. Moonshine is called that because it was made during Prohibition when alcohol was illegal. And they called it moonshine. Moonshine is not a specific type of alcohol. It's any alcohol distilled at home. Usually it's from different types of sometimes sugar mash, sometimes potato mash, but any of it can be considered moonshine if you make it at home. And it was called that because since it was illegal, it was made by the light of the moon, hence moonshine. Also, income tax is debatable that it's illegal because the 16th Amendment that puts it into action was never ratified or officially approved, and it does not.
But what about soup tax, Gabriel? What about the soup tax?
What about soup tax?
Gosh darn it!
We need less. More? We need something
more.
about soup tax.
We need something. We need action.
If I am your president, can you stop just talking for a second? Just shut up. If I am your president. Okay,
if I was elected president, I would make soup tax. I would ban soup tax, and I would not tax.
You don't
the
know
soup,
what you're talking.
And I would tax
what
the
about
salsa.
Salad tax?
I would tax
what about
the salsa.
Salad tax?
I would tax the salsa.
Salsa tax. Wait. I was gonna say something. Oh, I forget what I was gonna say. But Gabriel, do you like my costume?
I freaking love it. I've been watching you guys.
Do you know what I found?
Do
you know what I found though? Which you're gonna love. This is a big throwback. I found this when I was digging through for the costumes. Hold on. Let me get it on here. Hold on. Gotta get this over so many layers of my face here. You ready? This is a classic. Oh, I just stepped on so many things.
Oh! Oh, that's so scary. Remember when we found that? We went to the costume store, the all year round costume store.
The all year round.
So creepy.
Do you like how my chair is now just like sitting on the side of my face?
The transparency makes it so good.
It's so scary.
Because you can really see my eyeballs.
The eyebrows are big. Hate it.
I look like a ape or something. These things are crazy. These things are so scary. We also have those white ones. Actually, you guys have the white ones, don't you? Like the plain white ones? Those are really scary too.
Yeah, well, we used to. I don't know where they went.
Well,
last time we played something, I just cut holes in a t-shirt and that was really scary.
Those are frightening.
Oh my gosh, you know Stealth Teddy. Stealth Teddy is a game that I
My
miss
gosh.
so much.
Me and Natalie were setting up a round, and I was in the room for like 2 hours.
No,
I came out
like 3
what
hours.
is going on? And I don't. It was the biggest mess I've seen in my life. There were marbles, pennies, thumbtacks, just all over the ground, broken glass. I was like, "What happened?" You're like, we tried to hang a blanket up on the rafter, and we found every heavy thing in this room to set it up there. And then the blanket came down, and it pulled everything else with it, which was literally just jars and jars of
pennies
like,
and marbles and like. So this game, guys, actually, this is a really fun game if you want to play this at home, especially in the Halloween time. It's a variation of a game called, well, Tiger was the original one that you guys used to play. That we made more based Stealth Teddy off of. Basically, there's like one person who's the monster or the tiger or whatever, and they only respond to sound. So they're blindfolded, and you semi-turn all the lights off. You don't really need to. It just kind of has to be dim. And basically, you set up traps of sound to...
Like spider webs.
Yeah, and spider webs and like just basically like an intricate... You can be really creative, but you need like a bunch of stuff that makes sound, like jingle bells and pennies and marbles and whatever.
We started tying the bell to the teddy,
yes.
which made it even harder.
They started having themes, which was very scary. But guys, if you want to play this game at home, basically, one person has to be the monster. It was usually Gabe because he was always like really good at it, and so that you have to be blindfolded if you're the monster. And then the other people we just called like the mission, like the secret operators or whatever. They're just like the people trying to protect the stealth teddy. So you have to place the teddy bear or like some kind of structure, item or whatever, in a place where you can see it, and they can find it. But the monster's job is to get the stealth teddy without... Wait. No. What is the... Wait, this is all opposite. Sorry, the monster sets up... Right. Oh, I'm so silly.
You're the monster guarding the teddy.
Yes, obviously.
We're the operatives.
Right. The operatives try and steal the teddy without making sound. The monster has to set up booby traps that will make sound to protect the stealth teddy. And the operatives win if they grab the stealth teddy and take it and go back to home base without being tagged by the monster. The monster wins if they tag all the secret ops first.
Are so competitive, though. It really only took like 10 rounds before we were spending like a couple hours setting up our... And then it would take another couple hours to clean it up.
Never play games with either of these people.
Never.
Learned anything from this live stream.
Never a good idea.
Not fun.
Michelle and I are too alike in a lot of ways, in our tenacity especially. And we drive each other forward in that way, but it also can just get out of hand.
Out of hand. Especially any kind of game or like competition. But my adults are back together, guys. The gang is back.
Gang.
The raccoon gang is back.
The raccoon gang.
And raccoon posse.
Yeah.
Christoph and Schloff. Oh my gosh, that's.
I was just gonna say really quickly that on Monday, we have a short film that's gonna be going up. And
on your channel.
You don't have to leave now.
I'll just sit here and just listen.
Well, I know
don't want to encroach on your screen space.
So encroach. So on the 26th, which is this upcoming Monday, folks, we have a short film that is coming out, and that's going to be on my channel, and obviously on Michelle's channel right now, and we're having a great time. And next Friday, on the 30th of October, that is when our music video for the song comes out. So that's going to be happening. Just as like some, notes here for the general
the general public.
The general public.
Everybody needs to be in the know.
Yeah, and that's pretty much all the information that you guys need to know about this Halloweek. You're taking part in this one right here, right now.
Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, go ahead and watch our playlist. Go ahead and get ready.
A lot of them. We have. What do we count, like 30-ish videos now over the past couple of years? Or no, that's counting the ones that we're gonna...
We were saying... we have roughly that amount, but, like, we were saying that we should do, like a live watch party of, like, all of them.
Yeah, that would be kind of fun.
Just to switch things up.
That would be fun, actually. We could do that, like, on Halloween or something.
Yeah,
that could be fun. But, hey, I have a question for us. Hi, I'm Michelle Creber. I'm in the chat. I have a question for...
Yes, Michelle Creber,
and Michelle Creber. what is your favorite Halloweek video of all time?
Oh, man.
I say that not knowing what my answer is yet.
Do you have an answer?
No, I don't yet. I'm thinking.
Oh, man.
They're all so different. That's the thing. They're all so weird in their own way.
I personally like the short... Okay, wait. Let me boil it down to, like, one that's on my channel, one that's on your channel.
Okay. Oh, okay. Very good. Very good.
I really like whenever we do short film stuff, or like wait, hold on. I have my answer.
The one at your house? The one at, like, the second house you had? Like, the second...
No, I think this is on my channel. The trick or treat sketch of all of those characters.
Yeah.
That is such a fun video. I think that has to be my favorite. And a very close second to it, just for like a special place in my heart, is the dang it. I'm either thinking of one of the Q&As, or I'm thinking of one of the ones that we watched scary videos.
That one is really funny.
Because that was the most recent one, because that was so fun.
That was really fun.
That was so fun.
You know what? And I also, it's unfortunate that we had such bad audio and had to rush it so much, but I also really liked our It sketch, because that was really fun to dress up as all those like tiny, all the boys in that movie. That was really fun.
Yeah, and Pennywise costumes are fun too.
I don't know where it came from, man. She's like a ghost, and I just don't even know. I don't even know, man. But
in the bloopers, I just could not say it without laughing, because you were trying to figure out if you were going to be Russian.
You know what I quote all the time, though? I have to say, I agree. That one's one of my favorites. I also love our Disneyland vlog where we went on Tower Terror.
Oh, man, that's good, too.
And then,
crap! You know what?
I like the Scaring is Caring music video. That's one of my faves. But in terms of filming...
I like the one where Claire came out of her bathroom cabinet.
That's the first, the short film. That's the first short film. That was really good.
Michelle?
Michelle? But the second one that we did at your house, I'll always remember... Claire, just improvised so many funny things when she was pretending to be scared in her kitchen, and I just let the camera roll. And one of the things she did, and I quote this all the time, making dinner, doing whatever with the oven. There's this one part where she just decided to open the oven, and so she opens it, closes it. Thank God.
I don't know why. I couldn't think of anything to do, and I was like, there's
That's
nothing to...
one of my favorite
I want to touch something, and I just opened the oven.
Yeah.
Thank God. We just moved on.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
What it was. That one was good. We had good scares in that one. I feel like that one was more concise
and
for
just
never
me
having
with a bongo drum.
Yeah. Oh.
Although the ones with the ponies we were talking about the other day was actually also pretty funny.
Yeah, that one was good too.
Yeah.
That one probably less sense, but was still fun.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes they don't have to make sense.
yeah, it's for fun time.
Hey guys, what do you think, Claire? Go to 6:30 and call it an evening? Do answer some.
When are we
eating?
Are we eating?
I can go check. It's not ready.
Soup?
Yet.
How dare you!
Soup?
Before we conquer the soup
salt
tax
stuff.
issue of 2020,
give the soup.
unallowed. You will eat carrots and you will like it, sir. Goodness. The
I think
hypocrisy.
probably if we cap it at 6:30, that would be good.
Fabulous.
That's 15 minutes ish, so we'll be able to actually maybe try and do a lightning round.
Yes, we didn't actually really do it yet.
Maybe we should we say goodbye to Gabe?
Yeah,
For
bye, Gabe. Get out of the void.
In terms of
I
being in the
banish
void?
you with my Barbie wand. Look at it. It's actually Barbie, Gabe.
Look.
Oh, no, nice. I know what a fan you are of Barbie, so
Yeah,
that's really appropriate.
you know how me this whole outfit is. It's great.
Barbie princess.
I have
down
2
and all.
pips now. It's fabulous.
Yeah, no. I still never thought that was the lyric, by the way. I don't know what.
What did you think it was?
I don't know. I
Which
just
lyric?
I was sitting there looking at your lyrics.
Oh, princess.
Second.
Princess. Town hall. You can
Princess
talk
Town
to
meeting.
ducks
No, I
and... There's a lot of words in that song. I don't even know them myself most of the time. I don't think I've ever sang that song right live more than once or twice in my life. Anyways, go eat your soup, and I'll banish you from the kingdom, Gabriel. But if you have to have soup, you must.
the non-taxed soup like it should be.
Is taxed.
And
I'm pretty sure it was.
Thank you
taxed.
so much for being a special
There
guest
was
and for answering my summon.
Sales tax on that.
I was really
In the
surprised
void.
that you answered my summon because that was super random, and then you just appeared in the void, and that's really great.
It's really exciting that you just happen to be able to be in that void.
Wonderful show. Everybody watch The Good Place. The void is a real thing.
I love The Good
And
Place so much.
Amazing.
I love that show so much. Okay, I have a good question. Okay. Oh, bye, Gabe. He's gone back into the void in his spaceship.
My headphones went with him through
Oh,
the void.
ow.
So whatever the last 2 seconds where I missed them.
I have a good one, Claire. I've got a pony one. I don't remember. Oh yeah, here it is. Okay, we're gonna actually answer like questions solidly, quickly for the next 15 minutes. I
Do it.
swear, we're gonna actually do it. We're gonna really, really, really do it this time.
Let's do it for the next 10 minutes, and then we have a 5-minute time
Just
to go.
Chill.
Period.
Okay, 10 minutes. Here we go. I'm dropping my wand for this one. Okay. So can you imitate each other's MLP characters? Claire, go.
You want to buy some apples?
Wait, what's your favorite Sweetie Belle line?
Oh, come on.
Wait. Oh, yeah. It's so sweet. I don't want to mess it up. Oh, come on. No. Oh, come on. No, that's too like squid.
That was good.
When you said that, you were like also 8. So
I know. That's
our
very
voices. I can't even sound like what Apple Bloom used to
That's the
sound.
most recent ones I was ranting
I
about.
really
the
like your
red.
mane.
Yeah, but see, I can't do that thing that I used to be able to do anyway.
Yeah,
I
it's
can't
like
do it, but you have the same. Like that's how I would do it now.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly right.
Like there's no.
It's like a squeak that is not.
Squeak.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know where it freaking came from. Everybody's trying to tell me that I just came up with it. I did at the time, but after I went through puberty, I
just
cannot
left.
do that. It's just not in the cards.
Wait. Summer or winter? Winter. Claire, summer or winter?
Oh, the seasons?
Yes, of the seasons. Summer or winter?
Dancer, winter.
I feel like we're both winteries. I agree.
I like
Although I do
fall
love the
months.
sun.
I'm that girl.
Oh no, my questions just went. Oh darn it! I went all the way back to the beginning. Hold on. Claire, do you have a question on Chicken Nugget Twitter there?
Oh, let's look at Chicken Nugget.
Princess Town Hall.
Winter does have less bugs. Yes, that's the reason why I like winter more. For bugs.
What is your favorite Barbie movie, Claire? Out of the ones that you were in, what's your favorite?
Oh, probably one of the. Oh, dude. Here's the thing. I think there was 3. One of them had to do with puppies, and then there was a part 2 with puppies. Oh, there was 4. Another
4
one
puppies.
was with horses, and another one was with like magical dolphins.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
telling you right now, magical dolphins, get the heck out of there. I don't give a poop about that.
Cool.
The tie is
Fair.
between the horses and puppies because I love both, and hopefully one day I will own a horse. I just have always really liked horses. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Like MLP aside, I liked riding them. I just like taking care of them.
Mhm.
They're big, but they also have a lot of personality.
Vague.
But the puppies were really cute too.
They're vague. That's just
I
a
think the
funny
horse
word
one
to
was
use.
more fun.
Mm.
No. You know what? I'm gonna pick the puppies. I'm just pick the puppies because
Yeah.
one of the puppy ones. I don't know which one it was. Puppy Adventure. Something about grandma.
Ooh, what's better, Portal or Halo? They're so different, but if I had to play one for the rest of my life, I'd definitely choose Halo, because then I'd have like 8 games to choose from at any given time. But Portal is a better game. It's like,
Halo.
yeah.
So I can't truly answer that. Right now, I would say Portal 2, but that could change.
Yeah, I feel like even then, I would choose Portal, like, as a game, but if I would have to play it for the rest of my life, I would choose Halo for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, it keeps going. I keep having a
Someone asks
place.
us, Remy Fan Poland, what's your favorite, by the way, no, I'm not a Remy fan. I'm against him. Anyway, what's your favorite Halloween candy? Hashtag Halloween country.
If I had to choose one to get on Halloween, and I recently was reunited with my childhood love, this particular candy, I hadn't had it in 8 years, and I was reunited recently with it at my Harry Potter themed birthday party with the people that are in my circle. It was caramel. And I hadn't had it in a very long time, and I had caramel, and I was like, oh my gosh. First of all, it's so sugary, because wow, but I was like, caramel. This is my favorite. Caramel? Oh, no, man. That is like my favorite. Like, if I had to choose a gas station candy for the rest of my life, I would choose caramel. So caramel, for sure.
I would always go for a chip.
Like they come in little twos, and I'd eat 50 of them as a child when my stomach could handle more than like a slice of cheese. And,
dude, I'm not a candy person. The candies that I'll gravitate towards, though, are probably sour kind of candies, like a sour gummy. Can never go wrong with sour gummy. I also love chocolate, but it can't have weird stuff in it. Otherwise, I just don't like it. I mean, I like almonds by themselves, but as soon as you throw that into a chocolate bar, I have hit the other side.
Oh yeah,
no,
so, that's like one step.
And I don't like white chocolate. Honey.
And I don't nuts like in caramel. Chocolate. Yes.
And I don't like toffee, and I don't like buttermilk, and I don't like, or not buttermilk, butterscotch, any of that stuff. I also hate with a passion. I don't hate anything in my life.
Black licorice?
But I hate candy corn.
Yeah, which is so ironic because you always sing about it.
I know!
Candy corn's so gross. I agree. I totally agree.
It's the most disgusting thing ever. I hate it.
Claire plays Minecraft. I do not, but Claire, you're a big Minecrafter.
I am. I'm just forever going to be that 13-year-old girl inside of me who's just like, I'm going to play Minecraft because it's cool. But also, it's really fun.
My, 12-year-old, no, more like 8-year-old obsession was Webkins. I had so many Webkins.
Michelle.
I just ignited something in your face there.
You opened a part of my heart that was closed for so long.
I had the key.
Did you know that you can sign in to Webkins still?
Yes.
Dude, I did that a couple years ago.
Oh man, I have a hippo and a platypus and a giraffe. I have every Webkins imaginable. It's hilarious.
30 rooms. It's not even funny. And then I got a second account because I'm insane. And then my brother became too old. He only had 4 Webkins, and they were all like a dog. And so I took over his account, and my friend and I would just play, and I would alternate between the 3 accounts. Wow, it was amazing. Also in that same vein is freaking RuneScape. I played that so much as a kid. I tried to get into MapleStory. I don't know if anyone knows what that is, which is a really cute game, but I really liked RuneScape as well. I was never that good. I was a pro in Webkins, though. Wow, I loved Webkins.
Agreed. Okay, quick question for the Vancouver peeps. What's your favorite ride at the P&E? I love the big one, the big purple and yellow one. I forced Claire to go on it with me.
The Atmosphere?
Yeah, and it's the big swings one. That's my favorite for sure.
Although, would do it again.
Yes.
Would probably do it again.
Yeah, also just the swing one.
And I didn't like it, so I'm not going to go on it again. I don't like that one.
And then the wooden roller coaster is great, but it's just you're going to die every time you go on it.
You
have to hold on for dear life.
Feel like it's not like the sickening scary feeling. It's like the fun scary feeling where you're like, oh, that was fun, and now I'm fine.
Yeah.
I would say the wooden roller coaster is definitely my favorite.
I saw a picture of the wooden roller coaster in my Socials 11 textbook when World War I soldiers were practicing at Hastings Field, and I'm like, good Lord, that thing's old.
And they freaking said in the social studies textbook that somebody died on it. And then the next year, we took a trip as a school to go there and do physics or something with the roller coasters.
Oh, I think that was Mousetrap, though. Someone, I don't know. And they took that ride down. But anyways, next, Claire, we've only got a couple minutes left here of wacky jazz. Okay, put all your last questions in, boys. We're going to do this. Yes, we are. Do we need to do any last ones on Twitter? Sure. I feel like we got a lot of those. Dum.
Someone said, girl duo gotcha said, how would you react to this? And it took me 4 seconds to realize that this, my friend, is you.
Oh my gosh, that's really nice. How is that in my face? Oh, that's really great.
Also, wow, do I love it.
Oh my gosh, that's fantastic. Is that the question? Just my face?
Is the serious thing. How would you react to this? So I guess you guys got the answer.
Okay, quick question for me. Do I still have the apple bloom hat I wear at conventions? I certainly do. And Claire, do you have, I gave my cool white sweatshirt that you gave me, your, like, dumb fabric sweatshirt.
Oh, dumb
to
fabric.
a certain other Claire who wore it too much and stained it, as she does every single thing she wears. So now I need a new one,
How
Claire.
dare you, Cherry Cola?
Yeah, seriously, man. Unbelievable. Okay, I saw a good one. Where did it go? Chicken nugget, chicken nugget, chicken nugget. Oh, I just saw it one. If you could, I don't think I've seen that.
Someone said on Twitter, My Little Pony Fan 101, and also the Skull King pretty much asked the same question. What is the scariest thing that has happened to you on Halloween, and have you ever seen a spook, specter, or ghost?
Probably the raccoons. The raccoons was very scary at the time.
I told you a story, and we didn't put it in one of the Q&As because it was just too long, and it was so stupid, and also just wasn't, like, it didn't really sound like a good story. But I came across a weird ghost-looking man with my mother driving in the back lane, and we saw a man who had a light coming from the top of his head somewhere. It was just shining along like a freaking weird angel. And he was in a 3-piece suit, and he had a red bow tie, and he had a top hat, and he had a saucer, and a little teacup.
Oh my gosh!
And he stared at us as we drove by, and we turned and we're like, "What is that? What is that?" And we moved and we're like, "Oh my gosh, he's still staring at us!" And I was fully expecting this man to just throw his teacup and just start running and chasing us down the
oh my gosh.
I mean, we were in the car, but still.
That's terrifying.
To this day is one of the scariest things I have ever seen visually that I don't have answers to.
Yeah.
Haunted house, I can deal with it. Great.
Yeah, but something in real life like that is so jarring. Yeah.
It was frightening.
Favorite pastime?
Coming! Let's see. Pastime. I like writing funny comedic songs when I'm in the mood to do so.
I feel like,
do I do anything with them most of the time? 98% of the time? No.
Yeah. I feel like both of us are like productive in our pastimes. We like to do stuff that maybe people wouldn't even consider as pastime. Like I songwrite in my pastime, but that's also what I do, you know?
And
but I do like
them screenplays that I can finish.
Yeah, exactly. But obviously I like playing hockey and getting exercise if I can. And just playing board games. I love board games, and I also love. I just love all my friends. Unfortunately, that's a terrible year for being an extreme extrovert.
I know.
It's a terrible year for extroverts, folks. 98% extroverts, as Claire and I know from our personality test. Okay, one last question, Claire, and then we shall do an outro so you can go eat your fabulous dinner. Okay, this is a good last question, Claire. How Disney obsessed are we? How
Very
Disney obsessed?
So much so that the past couple of months have been me crying looking on the Disney Store website because everybody's having a great time. Also, you guys should follow the best freaking account on the planet. It's called, wait, let me find it. It's called mainstreet.mickey, and it is the best freaking pictures you've ever gosh darn seen. Get your Disney fix in there.
Agreed. Someone is hurrahing you right now.
Love it.
Agreed. Very much agreed. I'm not as, I can't say I'm like that level of Disney. We all know that my Claires are the Disneyest of the Disneyest, but I am a huge Disney person, like relatively to a normal person. I'm extremely much a Disney nerd, but you guys are like another level of like ultimate Disney. That I feel like I'm maybe at with Harry Potter or Marvel combined. I don't know. But,
I'm probably closer to at least liking Marvel than Marvel.
You know what? I'm a big Disney Pixar fan. Like a big Disney Pixar. And obviously like Disneyland itself.
Probably I actually don't like. I probably like Marvel movies more than that. I used to not like them, but then Disney adopted them, and I was like, okay, great.
You gotta love it. You gotta love like Black Panther and Winter Soldier. Like there's some really, really genuinely good movies in there. But big Disney nerds, and I hope you guys liked our Disney duo costume today. It was unconventional, but I think we didn't want to do exactly. We didn't want to do anything too cliche, so I think I ended up looking like Marie Antoinette, and you definitely did look like an actual chipmunk. He's back! How did he find his way back in the void?
He's back. He came back from the void because he summoned me for dinner.
That was a bit. So you must have a really good space GPS, Gabriel Brown.
Yeah, he can't hear.
He built it himself.
His answer's yeah to that.
Yes, of course.
Is it? Yeah, it's a yes.
What is yes. What?
To having a GPS.
No, it's a no. What is it?
She said it's your space time. She said it's your space time GPS must be really great.
You must have built it yourself.
That's space time is warped depending on where you are and how fast you're moving.
But you
so the answer
see,
yes.
And so you know, you have it. It's yes. It's a yes.
It's a yes. Everyone wondering, it's a yes.
Okay, so to review Clarice. Say goodbye to the people, Gabriel, of the town.
Say goodbye to everybody. Ow, my wrist hole.
Gravity isn't a force; it's a space-time warp.
Okay.
Take the equation for acceleration and change to the time variable and keep the distance variable the same, and you get the same effect.
For Halloween, Gabriel is being a space nerd. Did he hear that?
No, that's every day. That's every day.
Exactly.
I love it.
It's every day, bro. Yeah, it's every day, bro.
Oh, please stop. All right, well, I am going to go because I have a lasagna to eat with my little shipper tea.
Woohoo! It's lasagna in space. It's hopefully not soup. No soup, but we also have to talk about lasagna tax next time. Okay, so yes, thank you guys for joining us. This was really fun. I'm glad we were able to do like a live stream Q&A instead of just a normal video. We digress the same amount though, don't we, Claire?
Yeah.
We have we have 2 fully new Halloweek videos coming up, and then the third big thing is our Halloweek EP, which we will update you guys on our socials very soon. And tomorrow, the False Empire music video is coming out on my channel, 10 a.m. I will see you guys there. Hopefully I can get out of this as soon as possible, but it's very tight, so we'll see. Maybe I'm still wearing this tomorrow morning. Claire, this is fabulous. Thanks you so much for being picked to my Giselle. And
love it.
I miss your face. I wish we were in the same country of face, but unfortunately,
me too.
It'll probably be a long time. But we're connected. Brainwaves are always,
as we've discovered,
always braided together.
Always got that ding.
But yes, thank you guys so much for joining us. And hey, if we missed any of your questions, just like resend them on Twitter, and we can just like answer them as regular replies. On Twitter.
Yes.
Stay safe, stay fabulous, and have a wonderful, spookalicious, spectacular Halloween. I grace you all with my wand as I end this stream. Thank you.